Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to your full moon messages. I am very busy this week and will be very busy next week as well. So, a lot of pre-recorded live shows from me. Getting ready for the holidays and just a lot of odds and ends that I have to take care of. So, but I do still want to get as much content as I can out to you all. So today we're going to be doing some full moon readings, and the full moon is in Taurus and collectively with an eclipse. So collectively it's a very transformative full moon, of course, but it's more focused on earthly things like your money and food and house and all, business and the way we make our money and things of that nature. That's basically collectively. It's going to be different for each individual sign, but what I want to do is see what the tarot has to say, right? So, in honor of the Taurus full moon, we will start with Taurus. So Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, so on and so forth. Work our way down the Zodiac. And so let's get started. All right. So we're going to start with Taurus and see what Taurus needs to know for this full moon energy. What does Taurus need to know for this full moon energy? What does Taurus need to know for this full moon energy? Let's see. We have service and we have loneliness. I know that I am never alone. So I feel like you kind of feeling the blues right now, right? You just feel like you're just standing there all by yourself. But you still got this heart of gold here, Taurus. Service, I feel good when I can help others. So it's a lot of understanding kind of why you are here on this earth, really. So let's see what the tarot has to say for Taurus. This is for Taurus. This is for Taurus. What does Taurus need to know for this full moon energy? What does Taurus need to know for this full moon energy? What does Taurus need to know for this full moon energy? A lot of hard work. But all your hard work is going to pay off. All right. So you're on it's like a course correction for you. You're going down a different path. And I feel like it's more headed towards your life purpose here. All right. So, but you're going on a different journey here, Taurus. And you have to be very open to this change, right? It can be a lonely journey when your path is to be of service to others, and it can be tiring, and it can be exhausting, and it can be draining. You do have to set up, here's the exhausted part with that Ten of Wands. So I feel like you need to set up some healthy boundaries around yourself. Okay, with this Nine of Wands here, and not allow, give your time, energy, and effort to the greater good, but don't forget about yourself, right? It all starts with you. You have to be happy and healthy, and to be able to give of yourself, to be able to help others, because if you're completely drained and exhausted here, you're not going to be good to anybody, right? So this is, I feel like you're on the right path. I feel like it's just you've been so lost, Taurus, And I feel like this new path, this new journey, it's not only your higher purpose, but there's abundance in what you are setting out to do. So a huge life change for you. And that's what you need to know. And it's going to be a blessing for you, a blessing of abundance for you. And, you know, it can be a lonely journey sometimes, but I feel like you are well on your way to bigger and better things and bigger and better energies. Just make sure you protect yourself from those energy vampires, right? And don't exhaust yourself on this new path. So I feel like good things are coming your way. You put good out, you're going to get good back. All right, but make sure you're taking very good care of yourself on this new journey that you're on. I just feel like, you know, sometimes, you know, you have to walk the path alone, but I feel that is temporary for you, so just know that. All right, so that's what you need to know, Taurus. All right, Gemini. What does Gemini need to know for this full moon? What does Gemini need to know? What does Gemini need to hear? This full moon energy. What does Gemini need to know? What does Gemini need to hear? We have adversity. I accept that challenges are the best way to learn. And we have death. I am learning that endings are merely new beginnings. So this is a huge, I feel like you're releasing a lot of negativity. And in order to do that, some things have to come to a close. Right? And I feel like you've learned a lot from very challenging experiences that you've had to work through. But it's time. It's just time for a change, and it's time for a more positive mindset and more positive people to surround you, Gemini. All right. This is for Gemini. What does Gemini need to know for this full moon energy? What does Gemini need to know? What does Gemini need to know for this full moon energy? What does Gemini need to know? Okay, so some sort of a dream that you're working on here, and I feel like you're breaking free of the people that kind of put a lot of negativity in your mind and make you believe that you can't achieve what you want to achieve here. That's what I'm seeing. A lot of air energy on the table. There's going to be maybe there's a helping hand here that's going to help you achieve, could be in the form of a loan or a person or something like, or a raise even with this Six of Pentacles, but it's going to help you find your balance, and you're going to feel better about moving forward with what this dream is that you have in your mind. I feel like it's a different way of life for you, maybe a different way to make your money, but it's going to push you in the right direction, and it may come in quite suddenly, but I feel like this is you freeing yourself from very challenging energies that hold you back and talk down about what you really want to achieve and put all this worry and doubt in your mind, Gemini. Okay, so you're breaking free of that. There's a change in the players of the game around in your life. All right, so you're headed in the right direction. Whatever this is in your mind, this idea, this dream job, this dream business, this dream thing that, you know, it's going to cause a lot of change in your life, but it is a wish fulfillment, and the stars are going to align just right. And I feel like Gemini, change is not easy, but this one's going to be worth it. Don't overthink it. Go with the flow of the universe. When the time is right, there are people who are going to help be generous to you, boost you, be supportive of you, a helping hand here. That's what I see. And you're going to make it happen. You're going to make this dream of yours into a reality. Some of you may be going back to school. Some of you may be starting your own business. Some of you, may be moving to a different location. Whatever this is that's in your head, do it. And don't let anybody talk you down and make you believe that you can't. It's time to be free of that energy and to move forward, Gemini. So that's what you need to know. All right, Cancer. What does Cancer need to know for this full moon energy? What does Cancer need to know with this full moon energy? What does Cancer need to know? What message does Cancer need to hear? Let's see. We have relationships and we have denial. All right, let's start with denial first. I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with the insight of awareness. So it's like you're seeing yourself and what you're doing here in a relationship. I am attracted to those people who serve my higher good. All right. So there's an energy around you, or that will be coming in for you, that is part of, I feel, your higher purpose. But are you seeing everything that you need to see? Has the past really messed with your confidence level, right? Are you going to repeat some same patterns that you have repeated in past relationships? And it's like, you don't want to be that. You don't want to do that. You don't want to be. So I feel like you are almost, you give so much of yourself. You don't want to play it that way. You want it to be equal. You want it to be balanced with this person here, because they're here for a reason, and you want it to flow nicely. So you're taking a really hard look at what you're doing and how things played out in past relationships, so that that's not a repeated thing in this new situation that's brewing here for you. You don't want to be taken advantage of. And sometimes when you give so much of yourself and you make yourself so available, right, then there's no room to be chased. And it's sometimes, it's all about that chase, Cancer. So let's see where this is going. This is for Cancer. What does Cancer need to know with this full moon energy? What does Cancer need to know? Full moon energy. What does Cancer need to know? A lot of karmic lessons for you in the past. Dealt with a lot of player type energy, people that play games, people that take advantage of you in past situations, and you still were very giving with your heart to these individuals, and that was a very big lesson here. I feel like you are really examining yourself, and I feel like you are developing a lot of self-respect, self-love, self-confidence here, and breaking free, right? Because you've been kind of bound to that pattern with this Eight of Swords. You're breaking free of that. You're making that decision. You're going to move in it with a new energy when it comes to this person. And I do feel this is a new love interest here. All right. This is a new love interest for you. Relationships. I am attracted to those people who serve my higher good. And this is a more positive energy for you that's going to be more balanced. I see these Libra scales here. It's going to be more balanced for you, and you're going to make sure of that. It is not going to be like this. Like, here you are. I'm giving, and they're just, just giving a little bit. Always being breadcrumbed, always feeling played. You're going to make sure, the player, you're not dealing with any game players, any people that take advantage, any of these unsettled souls that just kind of, just destroy your self-confidence and your self-esteem. You're making this huge decision for yourself, and in turn, the universe is going to bring good energy to you that will not do that. But you had to take a really hard look at yourself, and I feel like only good karma now, positive energy, and this new love interest here. The lines of communication are opening up. There is mutual attraction and interest. And I feel like this person's supposed to be in your life at this point to help you with your higher purpose here. All right, Cancer. So that's what you need to know. Look out for that if it's not already here. Leo. What does Leo need to know for this full moon energy? What message does Leo need to hear? What message does Leo need to hear? Full moon energy for Leo, 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 Leo. We have empathy and we have failure. I understand failure. I understand that a mistake is only an opportunity to learn. And empathy. I am open to seeing both sides of a situation. I feel like this has to do with a relationship that did not go the way that you thought it was going to go. You're trying to see from the other person's perspective. You're trying to understand exactly what happened here. So let's see. And you're trying to understand yourself in the process here. This is for Leo. What does Leo need to know? What does Leo need to know for this full moon energy? What does Leo need to know for this full moon energy? What does Leo need to know for this full moon energy? Okay. All right. So you're trying to understand this person. I feel like we've got the Emperor, which is Aries. We've got the Hierophant, which is Taurus. I feel like a lot of stuck. And we've got the Eight of Swords here. So I just feel like you feel like this is completely over with this person. And I feel like a lot of stubborn energy here with these two cards. And nothing's moving. It's like this standstill, stalemate. Who's going to make the first move? You're trying to see it. Things went really bad here between the two of you, but I do see hope. I do see two people trying to control the situation, control their emotions here. And it's like, who's controlling what? Who's controlling the communication? Who's controlling the way the situation's going to flow? And nothing's moving. I do feel like a conversation's going to take place. It very well could be you that initiates that. But I understand and that a mistake is only a good opportunity to learn. So you're trying to see what happened here. You're trying to see things from the other person's point of view. So that's a big thing. And I feel like, time will soften the situation, and it won't be such a hard controlling energy and this stagnation, this non-movement. Somebody's going to move, whether it's you or the other person. And I do see celebration here between the two of you again. I do still see hope here. So it's going to take a little bit of time, Leo, but I do see peace here between you and this person. If it's a romantic situation, a reunion, a celebration, this could be a family, friend, lover situation, and we're just really, really upset with each other. No one's moving, but sometimes time can heal wounds and soften us, and you just, you miss somebody in your life. And I feel like there's a conversation that's going to take place that's going to create even a bigger understanding and peace between the two. All right, so that's what you need to know, Leo. All right, Virgo. What does Virgo need to know for this full moon energy? What does Virgo need to know for this full moon energy? What does Virgo need to know for this full moon energy? What does Virgo need to know for this full moon energy? What does Virgo need to know? Let's see. We have growth and we have happiness, so that's really nice. I am aware that being happy means that I am on the right path. So are you excited about some sort of a change? Because you may be. Growth. I want to expand my consciousness and my awareness. So whatever moves you're making, whatever change is taking place, it's a good one. And it's going to bring you happiness, and it's going to expand your understanding of everything. So that's nice. Let's see where this is going. And it's like I never thought I could do this, but I'm doing it. All right, Virgo. Virgo. What does Virgo need to know? What does Virgo need to know? What does Virgo need to know? Let's see. Intuition is on point. All right. All right. So very hard at work, very focused on something, building something here. And it's going to cause great change. And it's going to cause, it's like you've been in an observing, learning. This is an apprenticeship card. But you're going to come out on top. It's like you have outsmarted some sort of devil energy here. And you've been working almost obsessively at achieving this. And there's growth here. There's opportunity here and big, big change. All right. So you have grown spiritually, emotionally, and intuitively, especially. Follow your intuition here with this King of Cups energy. You're going for something that you care about, that it's in your heart, and this is what you've been working towards. And it's creating a lot of happiness for you, but there's a lot of changes that go with it, and you're flowing with that change. This is beautiful, Virgo. And you have expanded, you have grown in every possible way. Strength, courage, and there's this devil, it's like you've beaten this devil energy, whether that is an actual person, this negative person, or all the negativity that has been in your mind. Like, I'll never be able to achieve this. I'll never be able to do this. I'll never, all these things. But you're doing it. It's like, I can't believe this is happening. I can't believe it. And it's excited about it, but you're still very little resistant, little hesitant. You're side-eyeing, right? Definitely not going to be letting any kind of devil energy into your space at the moment. You're going with the flow of the universe, and you're heading in bigger, better directions, okay? But we're blocking out that devil energy. No devil energy allowed, whether it's a person or your own mind getting to you. It's not allowed. So, okay, that's really good. So, blocking out any doubt, any negativity, and just allowing the changes to happen because it feels so good. It's like it's finally happening, and it's something that you care about, and it's something that you have been working towards, and it's something that you really want and that you care about, and you're moving in that direction, and it's going to cause just like a whole different way of life for you, Virgo, and it's a good thing. So continue on that path, block out those negative thoughts, that devil energy, and keep moving, because you're on your way to pure joy real and happiness, and it's a beautiful thing, Virgo. So that's what you need to know. All right, Libra. What does Libra need to know for this full moon energy? What does Libra need to know for this full moon energy? What does Libra need to know for this full moon energy? What does Libra need to know? What does Libra need to know? We have freedom, and we have trust. Trust. I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. So listening to your higher self, listening to your intuition is going to be key. Freedom. I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. I can speak of this through Libra's eyes, because I am a Libra. Okay, you can create obstacles that simply aren't there. And I do this all the time. Like, well, we can't do that because, this isn't ready. I can't do that because I don't have this amount of money. I can't do that because I haven't lost this much weight. I can't do that because, this is going on in the world. We have to stay right where we're at. And it creates a very stuck, stagnant energy. And you have to break free of that, because there's something calling to you, Libra, and you need to trust what your intuition, what that gut feeling is telling you, and get all of these, like it's these worldly, earthly doubts out of your mind, so that you are free to move forward, right? So let's see what's going on here. So basically this is saying, just do it. The universe is saying, just do it, Libra. Don't, just do it. All right, let's see what the tarot has to say. What's going on here with Libra? What's going on here with Libra? What's going on here with Libra? What does Libra need to know? What does Libra need to hear? You've got something that you want. Okay. And then, you go back and forth. You negotiate with yourself. Definitely could be a monetary thing, right? So you're going back and forth. You're riding the fence about a huge decision in your life, and you just need to trust the signs. Just need to trust the signs. Okay. Very emotional for you. You go up. You're like, okay, I can do this. No, I can't do this. Yes, I can do this. No, you see, up and down. Your emotions are up and down, up and down. And it's just, you want something so badly with this star card here. You want this. You want to break free of this everyday situation. You feel so stuck, so stagnant, so suffocated. And, you know, sometimes that can be self-inflicted. And I feel like when you ride the fence and you go back and forth, you know, and I don't want to say indecisive because they always blame us for that, but we're just trying to weigh the pros and cons and just trying to figure it out, right? But sometimes, you know, you can put these dreams on hold, what you really want, what your wish fulfillment is, because you feel like you're not ready. But the universe is saying, Libra, you're ready. You're ready. All right, so embrace. This is a dominant Sagittarius card. So let's think about that Sagittarius energy, okay? They go for it. They are adventure, traveler type energies. They don't give a shit. They will let things naturally fall into place. They feel that the universe always has their back. Things always work out one way or another, right? That's the kind of mindset, this just do it mindset that you need to embrace. King of Cups energy. What is in your heart, Libra? That's where you need to go. That's the King of Cups energy. What do you care about? Where is it? You have grown. You need to trust that intuition. The King of Cups is very intuitive. So your intuition, the signs are there. You need to follow the signs and break free of this back and forth negotiating with yourself in your own mind. You're driving yourself crazy, I feel. And sometimes you just got to move. Sometimes you just gotta go for what it is that you want. What is your dream? What is your hope? What is your wish? Everything will align. The stars will align for you correctly. And it will be okay. So what is it? What is it in your mind that is going to make you happy? What is it, Libra? That's you gotta do that. That's what you gotta do. It's time. It's time to do that. So trust that, and trust your intuition, trust your higher self. Trust the signs because they're everywhere. They're everywhere, Libra. All right, so that's what you need to know. Scorpio. What does Scorpio need to know for this full moon? Full moon energy for Scorpio. What does Scorpio need to know? What does Scorpio need to know for this full moon energy? What does Scorpio need to know? We have adversity and we have death. I think Gemini got the same combination, but don't quote me on that. I'm about 99% sure. So just so you're aware of that. Sometimes there is a big Gemini-Scorpio dynamic in the comments. You guys really like each other sometimes for some reason. So Scorpio, your card, huge changes for you, and you're going to bust through those obstacles. Death, I am learning that endings are merely new beginnings, and adversity, I accept that challenges are the best way to learn. So it's basically nothing can stop you, and you are all about change. You are all about transformation. You are all about rising from the ashes, right? And making things happen. And you are not going to let anything stop you. You're going to move through these challenges easily. So it's time for change. You're making it happen, and nothing is going to get in your way. You are an unstoppable force at this point, Scorpio. So let's see what the tarot has to say. This is for Scorpio. What does Scorpio need to know for this full moon energy? What does Scorpio need to hear? What does Scorpio need to hear? This full moon energy. What does Scorpio need to hear? Scorpio. Scorpio, Scorpio, Scorpio. Again with this Star card. All right. Money may be an issue to get your wish fulfillment, but that's not going to stop you. If you have to save, if you have whatever you got to do, you got to get a side hustle, whatever it is, you're going to make it happen. If it's a person, if it's a boss, whatever it is, you're going to make it happen. Your dreams are coming true. You're not going to let anything stop you, any kind of obstacle. You're going to figure it out. You're going to work your way around it. Wish fulfillment here and wish fulfillment here. This is all about, the Star card's really hot through these readings. And this is about the stars aligning. This is about change. This is about making your wants reality, making your dreams a reality, that wish fulfillment here, that happiness. 9 of Cups with the Star card, making your dreams come true, and it's a huge change, and nothing's going to stop you. You are sheer determination, right? And I do feel it's maybe a big financial obstacle for you, whether it is, looking for a new job, trying to get more money to make these dreams come true. It's happening. It's almost like, this is the miser of the tarot. I'm saving money. And maybe this is a person that's going to be able to be there to support you in whatever this is. Because they look like they've got it going on, right? They've got the pentacles that you seek. So maybe this is King of Pentacles energy. It could be, a land situation. It could be a loan situation. But nothing's going to stop you. There's going to be money that is going to be going to help you move on your path to whatever this dream is. That's what I'm seeing. Money may be tight, but you're going to work your way around it. You're going to figure it out. And maybe you ask for a loan. Maybe you ask for an advance. Maybe you ask for a raise. Maybe, nothing's going to stop you. And you're making it happen. Whatever this dream is, you're making it happen. And that's just the way it is. You've decided, this is what I want, and I am going to make it happen. So good for you, Scorpio, making it happen. All right. Sagittarius. What does Sagittarius need to know? What does Sagittarius need to know for this full moon energy? What does Sagittarius need to know for this full moon energy? This is for Sagittarius. What does Sagittarius need to know for this full moon energy? We have discipline and we have surrender. So this is very interesting. Discipline. I can accomplish what I set my mind to do. And then we have surrender. I can release my need to control. So it's almost like, when you have that little devil and on one shoulder, and then that little angel on the other shoulder, and the angel's like, okay, you need to get to bed at this time, you need to have a routine, you need to not smoke that cigarette, don't have that shot of tequila, and then the devil's like, come on. Come on. Let's have a little bit of fun. Let's have a little bit of fun here, Sagittarius, all right? So it's a little bit of a battle of good and evil going on in your mind right now. It's like you want to achieve something, but it's, you know, that spontaneous wild side sometimes gets the best of you. So let's see. We gotta achieve some sort of balance here to satisfy both, I feel, right? This is for Sagittarius. This is for Sagittarius. What does Sagittarius need to know? What does Sagittarius need to know? This full moon energy. What does Sagittarius need to know? Oops. Okay, so we got a couple. There you go. Ooh. Okay. So I feel like it's a monetary thing, stability thing. It's like you want to save some money for a purpose. And I feel like it's very relationship based. There's somebody, it's like you want to improve yourself, your life. It's almost like for a certain somebody that you're feeling something with here. All right, so you have to, it's like you have to kind of walk the straight and narrow, and you hate it. Oh, Sagittarius. For you, baby, I'll walk the line, right? Okay. So, but you're going to have to find some sort of a balance here, all right? Or you'll go crazy. You'll end up exploding. You'll end up freaking out. So... yes, okay, so maybe you can get into some sort of good routine, save your money, do your thing, you know, get into your power here, Sagittarius, with this King of Wands energy, is because there's somebody out there that you've got your eye on that you're attracted to and want to pursue that's going to cause a big change in your life for the good, all right? But don't lose that Sagittarius vibe, all right, in the process. This is a very strong connection, I feel. You may be seeing signs in regards to this person. It's a very spiritual connection, and you're feeling it. But you want, you know, want things to be just so. You know, everybody wants to present their best self to, you know, the one that they're interested in. That's completely understandable, right? And it is going to cause a big change for you, but right now it's like you're trying to get your money together, you're trying to get your life together, you're trying to look good, smell good, feel good, all these wonderful things, so that when this thing happens, they're not going to be able to resist you. They probably won't be able to resist you anyway. So just keep that in mind. But again, it's like this, you know, in this process, it's like you want to, you know, visit the wild side when you're trying to be so very good. So you're going to have to find some sort of a balance here, all right? And kind of let loose, do something for yourself. So it's like, you know, you don't want to be resentful. So just find a nice balance so that you don't flip out and you know, just, it's like you're on such a beautiful path right now of rebuilding yourself and finding your power. Don't be so insanely hard on yourself, you know. Don't, just make sure you're taking really good care of yourself and do something for you. It's like, I want to say, like, maybe you know, yeah, you're working hard and you're doing things and you're saving your money and stuff like that. Just make sure, you know, if you like just set a little time out for yourself and take good care of yourself, Sagittarius. You know, you don't have to do anything bad. Just you got to be you, though. You know, you have to be you, because you'll end up feeling confined and you'll flip out, you know. So find that balance, Sagittarius. Really don't know what else to say, but it looks like somebody really special is in your atmosphere. A life-changing someone special. So, and I don't think they're going to be able to resist you. So don't worry about that. It's all good. And that's what you need to know. All right. All right, Capricorn. What does Capricorn need to know for this full moon energy? What message does Capricorn need to hear? What message does Capricorn need to hear for this full moon energy? What message does Capricorn need to hear? Let's see. We have friendship and we have happiness. I'm aware that being happy means that I am on the right path, if I could speak. And friendship, I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason. So have you had some trouble with friendships lately? Let's see what's going on. This is for Capricorn. This is for Capricorn. What does Capricorn need to know? What does Capricorn need to know for this full moon energy? What does Capricorn need to know? What does Capricorn need to know for this full moon energy? What does Capricorn need to know? What does Capricorn need to know? All right, so not a lot of talking between you and this person, but I do see a second chance given, and it's a friend. It could be, you know, a close, you know, family member that is also a friend, you know, but I understand that this person is in my life for a reason, and there was some heartbreak, there was some pain between the two of you, and there is, you miss their absence. You miss them, they are absent from your life, and vice versa, they miss you too, Capricorn. So a lot of quiet time here, a lot of healing that needs to be done, but I feel like signs are being shown that they're getting ready to pop up in your life, or you're going to pop up in theirs, right? Holidays are coming around, everybody starts feeling warm and fuzzy, and forgiveness is in the air, which is a good thing. But I see these angels here, and I feel like this is divine guidance, you know, and I feel you're going to follow your heart and give this particular person a second chance, or they will do that for you, whatever role you're playing here, Capricorn. So I just feel like I feel like it was a very hesitant, very quick decision here, argument or something fell apart. It was very hurtful. But I feel peace, and I feel like it's going to take a weight off of your shoulders, and your heart's going to feel happy when you see this person and talk to this person again. It's a good thing, Capricorn. And that's what you need to know for this full moon energy. All right, Aquarius. What does Aquarius need to know for this full moon energy? What does Aquarius need to know? What does Aquarius need to know for this full moon energy? What does Aquarius need to know? What does Aquarius need to know? We have honesty and we have surrender. So surrender, I can release my need to control. And honesty, I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it from myself. You're taking a very hard stance in a particular situation, not necessarily trusting the situation. Communication is not good between you and a certain individual, that's for sure. And I feel like you have got this hard outer shell going on when it comes to a particular individual. So let's see where this is going. All right, this is for Aquarius. This is for Aquarius. What does Aquarius need to know? What does Aquarius need to know? For this full moon energy, what does Aquarius need to know? What does Aquarius need to know for this full moon energy? What does Aquarius need to know? Yeah, a lot of worry. Thinking about the past, but very, very defensive. You're thinking about them. There's apologies here, and there is a return of a past person. Now, this could be family, friend, lover, whatever, but you have taken a very hard stance. It's very clear, but you're still very much bothered by this particular situation. I feel like there is going to be messages of love here with this Knight of Cups, maybe in the form of an apology or I miss you, whether that's given by you or the other person. This has stressed you out. And I feel you're standing your ground. Like I said, you took a very hard stance here, and you've got a hard outer shell going on. You don't... Something shady happened with this particular individual. Whatever their deed was or whatever their words were, it just did not ring true to you, and it stressed you out. Well, this person is just you know, they're worried about the whole situation as well. Lots of thinking about each other with this Six of Cups. You got history with this individual, and I feel like there's going to be a return and there's going to be a conversation. And I feel like you're going to let your guard down and allow it to happen. That's what I see. But that's up to you, Aquarius. So, forgiveness, big time. I feel like that's in store. And I feel like that's what you need to know. All right. Somebody that you hold dear to your heart. All right, Pisces. What does Pisces need to know for this full moon energy? What does Pisces need to know for this full moon energy? What does Pisces need to know for this full moon energy? What does Pisces need to know? Let's see. We have blame and we have fear. So fear. I realize that I am testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. And blame. I accept responsibility for my well-being. So, maybe trying to see exactly, this could be you or this could be the other person involved. I feel like you're thinking about the role you played in a certain situation, but it's, you know, you're very afraid to speak to this person about what went down. All right. You're thinking about the role they played. You're thinking about the role you played, maybe how things could have been handled differently. But there's still fear here to speak to this individual. Like you don't think they will talk to you. Could be the other way around. So let's keep that in mind. So let's see where this is going, Pisces. This is for Pisces. What does Pisces need to know? What does Pisces need to hear for this full moon energy? What does Pisces need to know? What does Pisces need to hear? What does Pisces need to know? I feel like you're wishing for communication. You want to make peace with somebody here, but you are kind of waiting for them to come to you. This could be a friend, family, lover, whatever the case may be. And you're pretending like you're okay, and you're not okay. So you're thinking about, like I said, the role that they played. And I think they're thinking, you know, and the role that you played, you know, because it's like everybody had a hand in the situation and you wish things could have went differently. And it's just, it's like you're scared to reach out. So you're kind of waiting for them to make the move. There may be an evening where, you know, you're feeling pretty relaxed. Maybe you had a little glass of wine or something along those lines for those of you that drink, but you're feeling kind of vulnerable. Let's put it that way, to just be general with this 9 of Cups here. And, you know, maybe you send a little message, but it opens up the door. Maybe it's vice versa. Maybe they do this to you. All right. But I feel like you do want to speak to this. Speak to this person. You're waiting for them to come to you. This is a card of waiting. All right. And I feel like you're putting on this front where you're acting like you're fine. But I feel like underneath this, there's a lot going on here. So contact, one way or the another, is going to be made, just to test the waters. And then it kind of opens up the floodgates here. And I feel like there's an emotional exchange, maybe some apologies. Well, I did this, and I know, and I did that, and I know. But the whole dynamic changes. It just takes just a little, it just takes one small, it's like a text. How are you? You know, sometimes I say, well, that's kind, you know, they'll send you a lame-ass text. Well, this lame-ass text this time works. It opens up the floodgates to the situation. And I feel the dynamic changes from difficult to not speaking to flowing much better and finding some peace in your heart in regards to the situation. So Pisces, that's what you need to know. All right, Aries. What does Aries need to know for this full moon energy? What does Aries need to know for this full moon energy? What does Aries need to know for this full moon energy? What does Aries need to know for this full moon energy? We have balance and we have loneliness. So loneliness, I know that I am never alone, and we have balance. I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. You're just trying to find yourself. You're just trying to find your footing. Again, sorry if you can hear Ted snoring in the background. That's my dog. And this, it's like you're on a little bit of a soul-searching journey, and that can be quite a lonely experience. Right? The shadow self. Maybe you are diving deep here, Aries. This is for Aries. What is going on with Aries? Let's see. What is going on with Aries? What does Aries need to know for this full moon energy? What does Aries need to know for this full moon energy? What does Aries need to know? Yeah, a lot of self-love here. All right, so I feel like you're really concentrating on yourself right now. Your career, your finances, your and those around you that need your attention. A lot of stuck energy, like, you know, it's never going to happen for me. I'm never going to find love again. But when you're ready, it will show up, and I do see new love coming towards you. All right, so put that out there to the universe. So lines of communication will open. You're not going to be lonely for very long because you are finding your balance. You are finding your footing. You have explored that dark side and you're healing, and you're a lot calmer now. I feel like, you know, a lot of you have went down that tunnel and have emerged in a calmer way with this Queen of Pentacles energy. So you're very focused, goal focused, self-love, self-respect, and not settling, that's for sure. And it has been quite the lonely journey for you. And it's like, is this ever going to happen for me? Am I ever going to break free of this lonely state of being? Well, first of all, like the card says, you are never alone. But you're feeling like you're just kind of stuck, stagnant, like nothing's ever going to change, right? Like you're ready, but nothing's happening. Where are they? Kind of a thing. Well, here they are. They're coming when the time is right and everything is just the way it's supposed to be. Lines of communication are opening up, interest is shown, and a new love begins. So do not give up on this, Aries. Your lonely days are temporary, and that is what you need to know. Okay? That is what you need to know. All right, everyone. I hope you have enjoyed your full moon messages, your full moon readings. I will leave the timestamps down below in the description box, and also when the live is over, I will pin them in the comments. So please be patient. What else? I'm just over here working, getting ready for the holidays and doing all sorts of odds and ends and madness over here. And yeah, that's what I'm doing. Nothing much. I'm going to be making some sugar cookies, I think, and I'll put those up probably over the weekend. You guys have a beautiful day, and I will talk to you soon. Take good care of yourself out there. God bless.